Alright, what is up guys, it is Seth. I'm back here with my second video. On these ones that are released on Tuesday, I want to do something a little bit unique and try to get like a sneaker talk going. So my hopes for is to get some comment feedback on your opinions. You know, I see a lot of people connecting through some comments. You can always, comment on it, DM me on Instagram if you want to talk sneakers. I'm always open for that. But today, I want to just give a rundown of the Jordan 1s, some history behind them, some things that I've noticed in the culture with them, some things I've noticed coming up with them, and just the differences and the variances through the years. So let's just get right into it. Well, obviously Jordan got his Nike deal in '85, but the retro one is coming up in '84. They released a lot of different colorways. They had the Chicago's, the Royals, the Black Toes. They had all those releasing in '85. And then they had the Retro 1.5, which was a retro one with the twos bottom. And that was to give him more comfort. And then you have, the re-releasing in '91 of the Breads and the Chicago's. And then again in 2001. And that's what we have here. This is a 2001 Royal 1. It has the suede swoosh. It has a lower cut. It has the at symbol on the Nike Air, where on the newer releases it doesn't. There's a lot of variances with it. This has the OG leather, which is more stiff than what they're doing out now. It's like the 2013 Breads and Royals are going to be more OG than your 2016 and 17. So yeah, that's the 2001. And then what they started doing was implementing the Jordan logo on the front and the back, and then they didn't reintroduce Nike Air until 2008 again. And this is the Do the Right Thing one. It's a high. I mean, you could tell how high it is, comparing. These came out with this, a blue and a green, I believe. And then they recently just did the OG version of these, the red metallics, in 2017. And then you have the navy metallics as well. These are high. They have a tumbled leather, but it's more stiff. It's not something that's plush. It has an all leather tongue. It doesn't have the foam tongue with the threading and stuff. It's an all leather tongue, but this is a high, but it does have the Jumpman. And then you get into your 2013 release right here of Celtics. This is the OG release. It's not from the pack. It's with the Nike Air. Again, this is a hard leather, not plush, not butter at all. I'm gonna ignore the green because it's a different material. But this white leather is super hard. I mean, it creased after. You can see like one wear. But that's what came out in 2013. And then Nike did where they were gonna do like almost their re-up of good materials, good quality, and then we came out with in 2015 with these Chicago's. I was able to actually win these off the raffle. Nice little story. This was my first retail cop, big retail cop. I only had 2 other retros before this, and 2015 was the year I got into the game. These have the butter leather. They came with 3 extra laces, a good OG height, a little bit taller than this 2001 Royal, as you can see, a little more height there. Like I said, they took away the outside on the Nike Air, or the copyright sign. Yeah, copyright, not that. But yeah, so these were super dope. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go take a phone call. But alright, so I think that's about it for the Chicago's. And then we've seen the Reds in 2016, the reverse shadow backboards. 2017 Royals, the reverse shadow backboards. And that really, I think, sparked the hype up again on ones and the love for them. But then we see almost a saturation of the market. I mean, you got a shadow backboard 3.0, not really doing too good. OG's going for a rack plus. The reverse is going for 500 plus. These are going for about 200. But then you see stuff like this, like the Bread Toes. You know, they did this unique color blocking with the toe box and matching the back. Excuse me. Um, and this really killed it when it came out. Everybody loved them, mad hype. And then you seen them do it again on the pine greens, court purples, the chameleons, which I'm not too sure if were before this or not. And then you see gold toes. You know, you see a lot of different shoes coming out with this color blocking and color scheme. So I believe that this is kind of what Jordan did when he did like the shadow backboards in three different shoes, kind of deal. But not only that, but then we see mids starting to come out with super dope colorways, super dope material. I mean, this is tumbled leather, same as this mid. Not as good as this, but still tumbled leather. Um, Super dope color blocking, white and black, and it's starting to get names. The tuxedos, and then you have as well the pine greens, ivory color with a nice subtle green, a little bit lighter than the pine green highs, and I almost like this color scheme better than the pine green highs. Which is probably a comment that not a lot of people will make. But not only do you see the love for Jordan 1's highs, mids, you also see it coming in the lows. I mean, excuse me, these black toes of fire. You see it with the Royals that just came out, the core purples. All the shadow backboard lows even. Super fire colorways. Hard to see, keep on shelves, and some even have a little bit of resale. I mean, for a low. But that wasn't seen when they released the OG Chicago lows, the OG Bread and Royal lows. It's something that almost is just a new surgence that came about. I think starting with the Chicago's and reverse shatter or OG shatter backboards. But almost simultaneously with this one's growth, you see dunks coming on the scene heavy, dunks going up in value heavy, older dunks becoming harder and harder to find. No one wants to get rid of them. I mean, SB collectors that are true SB collectors always been around, always been in the game, but now it's where it's hitting the mainstream market and the mainstream culture, and you see dunks getting celebrity endorsements from Travis Scott. You see Kylie Jenner wearing them, and I just think it's almost like a newfound love for the sneaker community that to kick it up again. I just hope it doesn't oversaturate the market like they've done already on prior shoes, and that's really where you ruin it. I mean, it's dope to be doing unique designs like this, but then garbage quality really takes it away. And like I said, comment below what your opinions are, what you think, what you're seeing. Give me a like, give me a subscribe if you can. I got some good feedback on the other one. And if you haven't seen my prior video, go check it out. Thanks, guys.